Okay, you all come in. It is late night. I'm actually eating a salad and I am fatigued, but we're about to do this live stream real quick. You all come in, hit the like, hit the share button. And it's my first time today sitting in front of my laptop. I received an email, reading my email, um, and the email was stating that people cannot afford, they're missing their house payments, car payments, vehicle payments, et cetera, et cetera. People cannot afford their house payments. And then you have states like Florida, for example, in which the HOA fees are increasing, homeowners insurance are increasing because of the weather and tornado and flooding. And when people purchase these homes, they were able to get in with little or no money down payment, lured in at 2%, 3% interest rate, where the home was overpriced 30 to 40%, sometimes 50, almost double the price of the value of the home was overpriced. The government really knows how to get people that don't have, unfortunately, a financial background or literacy or education to lure them in, right? They take the temporary 2-3% bait, but you overpay, whether you got it built from the ground up or you overpaid in your lumber expenses and et cetera, et cetera. And so now people are also missing out on their vehicle payments. They cannot afford their vehicles. And car lots have vehicles like marked down $500 less. That's not really a good, I think, win, especially when you have interest rates at 6 and 7% for both homes and vehicles. Now your housing down payments will be much higher as well. And so as a result, this is what I've told people ahead of time. People are not making their payments. Foreclosure and repossession usually take a lengthy process that will buy some time to be able to transport themselves, hopefully to their job or their occupation or to live in their homes. But you have rent that is just as high and expensive as your or higher, or just as about the same thing as your mortgage payment. And so I was telling people to be careful, make sure you had a secure job, that your job would produce you job security, that you looked at things like your HOA, your flood insurance. Um, People have homes right now, or just your home insurance. People have homes right now and they cannot afford to maintenance it. They cannot afford repairs. Some of them cannot even afford to purchase a lawnmower to upkeep the yard. And so, people, I want you all to understand supply and demand, understand supply and demand, understand what's going on. You sell ice in the summertime and wood in the wintertime. So, what do I mean by that, Queen? That if you are in business, whether you have your own personal business or you're a network marketer, make sure that you have people into something that's increasing their cash value. And I'm not talking about cash value life insurance, because in my opinion, my humble opinion, there is no value in cash. Cash has lost over 90% of its purchasing power since 1971, in which President Nixon removed cash from being real money, which was gold, right? Ever since then, um, cash has been backed by nothing but trust, that the government is saying that you should trust this currency system. It is not the petrodollar anymore. It's not backed by petrol and the export and OPEC and oil. Commodity, this is why I talk to you all about crypto commodities. Commodities is what makes a currency or a coin valuable, what's backed by it, what real world wealth, um, that makes it valuable do you have. And I'm asking people right now this sincere question, because we are in a recession, right? The job market that was reported was jobs like Uber, more Uber drivers, more part-time jobs, hotel and retail type jobs that people are traveling due to the summer. But people, we're also going to have a cattle shortage, a shortage of beef. And I know for people that's vegan, you're probably saying, well, I'm vegan anyway. That's not going to bother me. Or maybe you're not a beef eater, but you have other people to consider that are beef eaters, and they've already approved laboratory meat to be made. And when people do not eat right, they don't think right. When they are forced from their normal diets, when they cannot afford meat and they are, meat eaters, and they cannot afford the price spikes that are ahead. Again, supply and demand. When there is a shortage of meat, you still have Texas heat right now that's going on, the heat droughts. It was already reported earlier 18,000 cattle died earlier due to heat drought in Texas, and you're still dealing with the heat drought and this unprecedented type weather conditions that we are experiencing. And I have my own opinion about that. I do not believe these weather conditions are from the wrath of God, but rather the hand of man. Um, and, again, my question to a lot of you all, why does it not make sense to get into a new digital asset or cryptocurrencies that's backed by these real world commodities? Because as we see that there is a commodities war, there is OPEC is going to cut its exporting of oil beginning in a couple of days, July 1st, by the millions. And again, you have Texas and Kansas that are our agricultural producers when it comes to wheat and cattle, and their heat drought and temperatures expected to spread north and east Texas. And this is also true in places such as Brazil, where they export cattle as well. Um, and, yeah, scorching temperatures, heat dome, tax the Texas power grid, and threaten to bring record highs to state to expand parts of the United States people. Those are my numbers, 1111, but I don't want to see it for the temperature. So record high temperatures around 110 degrees Fahrenheit for Western Texas were forecasted, and parts of that. And I think Monday. And yeah, and the relief of that is not expected going into the 4th of July weekend. Also, other news, because I'm telling you all, expect to see agriculture shortages that's coming up. This is why I have crypto that's backed by agriculture and wheat and soybeans and cocoa beans and mangroves. I told you all about the weather in Florida and homeowners insurance getting sky high and HOAs. And now they're saying, corn. Corn is used to make fuel and feed cattle as well. It's more than just something that humans eat. A vegetable that humans eat is converted into fuel as well. So that's important. And they said, did it rain enough to reverse these prices that's going on right now? And the recent rainfall in Midwest is how it's affecting corn, soybean, wheat markets, cattle, and how markets this also Russia and two planned rate hikes by the Federal Reserve later this year. So we got Russia and Moscow that's are at arms with each other, and this is going to also increase livestock prices and cattle, and even pork if you're a pork eater, and that would be higher. And so my question to you: do you have your money? Do you have your cash into options that will move with these commodities market that's moving with real world wealth and real world economy? And what other options do you have if you're not doing anything? The man or the woman that fails to plan is planning to fail. Also, other information, I want you to check out the website milliemoves.com. Milliemoves.com. This is where I direct you all to purchase your silver and copper at a wholesale price, because the global shortage will drive silver and copper prices to an all-time high. And I was looking at this. This is just beautiful, beautiful silver right now that's available. Where's my website? Did I delete my website? Okay, let me retype it. My website in www.milliemoves. That's short in the background for Millionaire Moves. Two I's and two L's. Two I's and two L's. So let me show you this. Okay. These are two beautiful. The rich and wealthy invest in fine arts. So you get fine arts and real money in one, right? This Solomon Island silver maple leaf proof. This is astonishing. You know, I'm about to get that. A limited mint of 1,988. This is just beautiful. You become a member and save a couple of dollars and get this at a discounted price. This is new. Very, again, supply and demand. Understand supply and demand, people. Understand seasons, right? You sell ice in the summer and wood in the winter. When there's limited mint and limited supply, right, and high demand, because silver is both for industrial use and it's artwork, fine art intertwined. Like Jay-Z albums 444, he talks about the power of investing in fine arts. Then you have 2023 Solomon's Island 10-ounce silver Phoenix and reverse point, proof coin set. Again, another limited mint. Beautiful. And then you have the Queen Elizabeth portrait on the back, which is going to make it even more valuable, because due to her death, any money with her portrait on it, because Prince Henry Charles now, Prince Henry, I mean, or whatever, yeah, I guess I forgot one, Prince Henry or whatever, whoever is now money, or now portraits will be printed on the new money due to her death. It's late, so my mind is not fresh. Beautiful, again, equilibrium. This is 0.9999 silver, you all, right? Only $35, right? Limited mintage of 100,000. Just female energy, symbolism of the earth. This is the yin and the yang symbol, a representation of two complementary forces coexisting. I break down Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, Elohim created. Genesis 1:26. Let us make man in our own image. This is what this represents as well. Yin is a symbol of earth, which is female energy, darkness, and passivity. Yang is a symbol for heaven, male energy, light, and activity. People, $35. You can get that as well. Let's see what else. What else? If you are into Disney, Aladdin, this is okay. Limited mint of 100K as well. Greek mythology, and 1 ounce silver coin. And so, yeah. Wow. Like, wow. Okay, Charles, that's it. Prince Charles. Wow. I said it wow, and then I said it backwards, and I said wow, and then I said it upside down and backwards, and I said mom. Wow. When I saw these, you can get the silverback. These are, $15, extreme, first of its kind, 0.9999. I think I said enough nines per silver. Again, go to Millie Moves also to get those digital assets backed by real world commodities. You can text CC, but do not text it now if you're watching this live, because it is nighttime in my area, and I will not respond. And that's my personal number. And I don't want to block you because you call at late at night. But this is the Dragon Apocalypse and also Queen Elizabeth portrait, limited mint of 15,000. So just peruse the website at your leisure. I love this. It's just so much on here. Fine art and silver, real money, sound money. All in one, limited mint 333. If I really, that's 33 is transformation. So I won't get into numbers, especially when my mental is not alert. We got silver peanuts, if you like, peanuts, just all types of things that you hold for generational wealth. Another one of my favorites, Starry Night 10-ounce silver coin. This is silver and copper all in one. Limited mint of 999. 9 is the number of completion. 9 fruits of the Spirit. Jesus died at the 9th hour. 9 is Judgment Day, ushering in a new era. It is a pioneering number, right? And so, yes, I'm logging off again. 9 is the number of finality. A woman carries a child for 9 months to be in maturation or maturity, where it's not early birthing at 9 months. So that's what I got for you. People are not paying their mortgage or car payments. They cannot afford it. And why can't they afford it? Even if they're working 2 jobs, maybe 3 jobs, it's because their cash is not growing, it's not outpacing inflation. It's like collecting more of something that's still allowing you to get less and less with it. It's like putting your money in a bag with holes in it. You got to grow that cash. You have to get out of consumer mindset and get into I was talking with a group of investors, and you have to get into an investor's mindset where you're working smarter, not harder, right? And you have to maintain your current lifestyle, but you also have to think futuristic for your future lifestyle as well. I'm out. I'm sleepy. I'm fatigued. Hit the like, hit the share button. God bless you. Queen out.